our God. Will his great and wondrous deeds work on many people? Not necessarily. God does wonderful things. It may only affect an individual. For God loves those who believe. Most unbelievers, no matter how many people they are, God has no mercy either. But what about the few people? As long as he believes, all deserve God's mercy. It is recorded in the Bible that the prophet Samuel, in the book, there are two kings. One was King David, one was King Saul. Which of these two kings did you believe? First, we speak of King Saul. There was a very tall man in the Philippines. It's 2 meters tall, 8 meters tall, not 1 meter 8. It's a giant of 2.8 meters. The giant's name was Gloria. As a king, become king of the state of Israel. What about a believer in God? It should be a good example for everyone. But as king, Saul believed in God. But just like ordinary people without a heart that believes in God, due to his misfortune, God decides, is it the throne of King Saul to give to someone better than him? Because God once said to Saul, let Saul go and kill the livestock, cattle, and sheep were killed. But Saul did not believe. So David decided to let Saul's throne leave Saul. Let him give the throne to David. But after all, Saul's reign as king was not yet over. But God was no longer with Saul. What kind of person does God want to be with? Be with those who believe, since God was no longer with Saul. At this moment, a giant appeared, challenged the Israelites every day. Say you pick a soldier to fight me, if he can defeat us, we will be your slaves. If I can defeat him, you shall be our slaves. Serve us. And what about Goliath? Challenge every day. King Saul, although taller than the average person by a head, but Saul was also afraid. All those who followed Saul were afraid as king. Saul was afraid of all his soldiers. Are you afraid? This fearful spirit passed from the king to all the soldiers. As soon as the giant appeared, all of you, they're running away. Saul also fled. All Saul's men fled, saying, wow, the giant Gloria appeared. Go, go, go. Let's go quickly. Go hide. So they ran away. At this moment, a young man appeared. David was a man of faith. David said to King Saul, I'm going to kill that Philistine. That man is so arrogant. I once spared my father's sheep. Sometimes bears come. Sometimes lions come. I grab the bear and the lion by their whiskers. Kill the bear and the lion. Rescue the sheep from the lion's grasp. This uncircumcised Philistine will also be like the bears and lions that I have killed. And David in the back, just go out. I'm going to fight Gloria. David was not carrying a gun without a spear. He just brought a rock throwing cord. And Gloria said she saw David, and he was very young. Only young people around the age of 13 or 14. She's just a shepherd. Gloria is 2.8 meters high. It's possible that David is only 1.6 meters at this time. Wow. Gloria saw a child to fight Gloria. So Gloria said, come here. I will feed you to the birds of the sky. I'm going to feed you. Feed your dog. Feed you to the birds of the sky. And then David went to fight Gloria. David said, you came to attack me with swords and spears. But I have come against you in the name of the Lord, the commander of hosts. He is what you are, the God of the reviled army of Israel. So David swung the cord in his hand, just hit Gloria on the forehead. The giant Gloria fell with a bang. Those soldiers under his Goliath. What about the soldiers of the Philistines? They saw their giants crashing down, and they were dumbfounded. Then David ran to Goliath's side, drew the sword of Goliath from Goliath. He cut off Goliath's head. What about all the Philistines at this time? Just saw the scene. He immediately ran away. The brothers and sisters saw that David alone could defeat Goliath. But so many of soldiers did not dare to fight and ran away as soon as he saw Gloria. What's the reason? Due to unbelief. Because they did not believe in God. They were not with them. By believing in God, he was with David. Therefore, we say that only those who believe can have God's presence.